Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with Tesla and electric vehicle news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, September 21st. Tesla announced that it is expanding its biggest virtual power plant in Australia, now going to Victoria. This is going to be through Tesla's energy plan. Over the last few years, Tesla has been deploying more Powerwalls in southern Australia to grow a virtual power plant, which provides grid services to reduce cost and backup power in case of outages. This creates a virtual power plant, as they call it. Today, Tesla announced that it is expanding its plant up to Victoria. This is a big move since Victoria is a much larger market. Residents in the land of Oz can sign up to join the virtual power plant, and we have a link on our site with which you can do so. Ford has issued a recall of 5,000 Mustang Mach-E electric SUVs in Canada. The risk is that the glass roof and windshield potentially could come loose and fall off. Ford plans to notify the affected owners, check the roof and windshield, and reassemble them with more adhesive if necessary. It's possible that the recall could expand into the U.S. market, but it's also possible that the manufacturing issue was limited to a batch delivered to Canada. Last year, Darren Palmer, the head of development for Ford and Lincoln's battery electric vehicles, took a jab at Tesla when he boasted about Ford's quality. He said, quote, "The doors fit properly, the plastics and other materials color match, the bumpers don't fall off, the roof doesn't come off when you wash it, the door handles don't get stuck in cold weather." No response from him yet. Today at the 2021 Mackinac Police Conference, General Motors President Mark Roos revealed that General Motors has 3 all-new motors that will power the Ultium-based EVs. One is a 180 kilowatt front drive permanent magnet motor, another is a 255 kilowatt rear and front drive permanent magnet motor, and lastly a 62 kilowatt all-wheel drive assist induction motor. In line with their Ultium powertrains, the motors can be customized for a variety of needs. For example, the upcoming Hummer EV can be configured with up to 3 255 kilowatt motors. They also spent some time on the controllers. General Motors says that the power electronics will have as much as 50% less mass and volume than what is found in their current EVs, and have as much as 25% more capacity. Lotus has delivered a world premiere of its modular EV chassis, known as Project Leva. Leva stands for Lightweight Electric Vehicle Architecture. Lotus says that it's 37% lighter than their existing Emira V6. The new lightweight chassis is ready to support prototypes, and Lotus will now focus on development and manufacturing of 4 announced EVs. Those EVs don't have a name quite yet, but they are an SUV, a 4-door coupe, a large sedan, and a sports car. With a lighter chassis and instant torque from electric motors, Lotus hopes to deliver efficient, fast, and punchy EVs. Should be a slam dunk. Audi has officially launched the Q4 e-tron electric SUV in the US, and they confirmed a starting price of just $43,900. The original concept for the Audi Q4 e-tron was unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show in 2019. Back then, they said that the production version of the vehicle would launch at the end of 2020. Well, looks like they didn't quite meet the deadline, but that was made before the microchip shortage, shipping constraints, and even the coronavirus. Seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Anyways, with an 82 kilowatt-hour battery, Audi expects an EPA range of 241 miles. The Q4 e-tron can take a DC fast charge up to 125 kilowatts, and the automaker says that under ideal conditions, the battery can go from a state of charge of 5 to 80% in 38 minutes. There are several configurations for the vehicle on the table, single or dual motors, and all the trappings of an Audi. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, British and Dutch government leaders today called for the US and China to ban gas and diesel cars by the year 2035. UK Transport Secretary Grant Shapps and Dutch State Secretary for Infrastructure and Water Management Steven van Weyenberg wrote to the government saying in part, quote, "We, the governments of the UK and the Netherlands, support the European Commission's proposal being agreed by the member states and the European parliaments and, ahead of COP26, call on the US, EU, China, and other markets to join forces in committing to 100% new cars and vans being zero emissions by 2035 at the latest. The more countries that make this commitment, the faster investment will shift to EVs, and the faster their costs will come down." By the way, this letter was intentionally sent today, September 21st, which is Zero Emission Day. If you're curious, it's also International Day of Peace, World Gratitude Day, and here in the US, it's National Pecan Cookie Day. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.